PeeWee Herman.
This is crack. Rock cocaine.
Hello there, welcome back to Enigmatic Retro Rewind. Right, today we are going to do some reactions to public information films because this is I started sharing some of these on social media lately, and they blew up. Like, a lot of people have got a lot of nostalgia for these. I just think of them as adverts, but they're actually just information. They're not advertising anything. They're just actually like a warning, like safety type videos, but they often were in the advert breaks on television, often the ones I saw. So I was thinking, instead of me just sharing the videos, let's actually watch some of them and react to them.
Yeah, and I've got a few which you might not have heard of because they're longer. Because some of these were the videos, and I remembered some of these would be played in school. They would take them, and it's like, here's 20-minute video about what to do with this. So I've got a few of those at the ready.
So this is going to be a combination of our own nostalgia and stuff maybe that's before our time that's worth looking at because other people will remember them, and some of it's just hilarious. You just got to watch it.
Yeah, so let's give it a go.
Okay then.
I am the spirit of dark and lonely water, ready to trap the unwary, the show-off.
Is this an art house movie?
And this is the kind of place...
Voice of Donald Pleasence there.
That's Donald Pleasence?
As the Grim Reaper.
It seems too ordinary. But that pool is deep. The boy is showing off.
Oh no! Oh no! Jesus Christ!
But the unwary ones are easier still.
Oh.
This branch is weak, rotten. It'll take his weight.
Oh no! It's so weird that there he is, just like, I can see you now.
Under the water there are traps, old cars, bedsteads, weeds, hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
The Grim Reaper's a bit of a dick.
He is.
Sensible children.
Sensible children.
I have no power over them. I'll be back.
That's terrifying. That is actually terrifying. It's a horror movie.
What I love about it as well is the fact that usually when the Grim Reaper is in a film or something, he's a neutral character. He's just there when someone dies. He's there to take them on their way. This Grim Reaper seems like a right dick.
He's like actively rooting for their death. It's like, I need to do work. Die already, you stupid children.
I know, he's so sinister, the death character.
I'll be back as well? Jesus Christ.
I know. Right, okay. Number 2.
Okay.
One of my favourites. This was actually on commercial breaks on TV. This wasn't in schools or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is British Gas, and they're doing like a safety on detecting gas leaks.
Okay.
Right.
We've gone that way to see her.
Yes, we really ought to.
Music.
Sinister.
Yeah, Brian, I can smell gas.
Ooh.
Sorry, that was me.
It's really strong in here.
I'll turn it up.
Getting a good whiff.
You better open the window.
Following everything right so far by the sound of things.
Oh, no, bad not, mate.
See, they're doing the right thing so far.
They'll be here soon.
No!
Even a spark from a light switch turned on or off, for example, can ignite escaping gas. For the
really
important
dramatic.
do's and don'ts of gas safety, see our advertisement in many daily and Sunday newspapers. It could save your life. British Gas.
Wow.
Caring for your safety.
That was a jump scare. That scared me.
When I posted that on my Instagram and TikTok, most of the comments were like, the scariest thing nowadays is your bill.
God, it's so expensive these days. Oh, man.
Right. Okay, another classic. Next one, we're moving on to a lot of these were made famous by group The Prodigy.
Yeah.
Because they used a sample from Charlie. It just says Charlie says, and he kept like sampling it loads of times. So this one is probably one of the most famous ones. Charlie says, "Don't talk to strangers." Okay.
Okay. I'll pay attention to what Charlie says then. Okay.
Charlie and I were in the park.
Massive cat.
Huge cat.
Then this man came up and said, "Would I like to see some puppies?" And I said,
Of course
yes.
you would.
Is someone going to say, "Do you want to see some puppies?" Of course you would.
And I was going to go, but Charlie stopped me.
Charlie's smart.
Charlie
Is Charlie on
reminded me,
crack?
My mum says I shouldn't go off with people I don't know. Then the man went away.
Charlie's overwhelmed with just noise.
We went and told Mummy, and she said we'd been very good. I got an apple and Charlie got something he likes.
Oh, that's nice. Rewarded for actually doing the right
He
thing.
says never go anywhere with men or ladies you don't know.
Good.
Good. My God, genuinely.
So, do you think Charlie genuinely didn't want to go with the stranger, or just because he doesn't like dogs?
Either or. I wouldn't be surprised with that. But
He's a cat, he's not going to want to see puppies.
100%. Although, admittedly, like I said, someone would go and say, "Hey, do you want to see some puppies?" My first reaction is, sure! Who doesn't want to see puppies?
Right. Okay, now I've got confirmation on the next one.
Okay.
This is Firework Safety.
Okay, I've seen a few of these. I know firework safety ones are absolutely terrifying.
So yeah, these are getting a bit more scary.
Go for it.
First one, Hot Sparkler. Okay.
I think I might know that something similar to this one. Oh, I think I've seen these with this one.
Even a sparkler can be dangerous
Yes.
if you don't take care. A sparkler stays hot even when it's out. Make sure your child doesn't start November the 6th.
Oh no, I burned my entire fingers. What? How many sparklers did you get with that one?
What's she always on about this kid of hers?
Oh, I don't know.
This one's disturbing.
Leaving school next year, that was soon sorted out.
Yeah, well, that's her lookout, isn't it? Should have been stricter with him at the right time.
Yeah, well, you're too strict.
70s Cockney people, innit?
Yeah, it's all that. Oh no.
Saying
Jesus!
Saying there's such a thing as discipline. Fair discipline.
That's discipline?
I still say you got to a line.
Anyway, where is Kevin this afternoon?
Oh, I don't know. I think he said he was going around to see.
Ah, I've got
That's
it.
another thing I don't like either. Them playing together.
They're the bad
Ain't enough
parents.
kids round here judging by the route the weekend.
Jim!
If your
really
child was
sad,
killed
that
or
one.
badly injured in a firework accident like this, you'd probably blame the parents of the other children. But your children are your responsibility. Make sure yours aren't meddling with fireworks this bonfire night.
This just sounds like this is more of a PSA for bad parenting. It's like, parents, don't blame the other kids if they're all playing with fireworks because you're all horrible.
That was a great British voiceover, by the way. At the end
Love
there.
it.
Take one dark night in November,
Oh, I love these ones.
add one adult, a tin box with a lid, and a torch. Mix in a liberal sprinkling of children of various ages and place 2 handfuls of well-chosen fireworks all together in the box.
This sounds horrendous.
Take out the fireworks one at a time, close the box, and read the instructions carefully
If
using
this-
the torch.
If this sounds like a disaster waiting to happen anyway.
Light the firework at arm's length, preferably with a safety lighter, and then stand well back and wait.
You should also not be that close to fireworks
And wait.
anyway.
And wait. Never be tempted to return to examine a dud. It might
No.
No. It takes a while.
sparkle for good measure, and what have you got? The perfect recipe for a safe and happy Guy Fawkes night. It's called the Firework Code, and it's yours free whenever you buy fireworks.
There you go.
Remember, on the 5th of November, follow the Firework Code.
Indeed. Okay. That is genuinely good advice.
Yeah.
There's a child whose life has changed in the last year. He's given up football because he can't see the ball too well.
Oh, this one's low quality.
He can't cross the road alone.
Can't really see what's going on.
Sure, it's true.
Well, neither can he. He's a blind child.
And he won't see much of the fireworks this year because last year a firework was thrown and blew up in his face.
Jesus!
Somewhere there are other children
whose lives are going to be changed. Will one of them be your child?
Jesus.
It's quite fitting that you can't actually see what's going on in that
Exactly.
one, like you said.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's all the fireworks ones. Genuinely, the last one felt a bit artsy to me personally. But yeah. Right.
This one's yours, isn't it, now?
Okay, so I'm going to show you a few. So this one's longer, and I'm thinking we'll watch most of it because I do feel like this is a good one. This one I remember in school.
Yeah.
This was actually played around in my school when I was about 8 or 9. So this is, even though this was 1988, it's called Powerful Stuff. Basically, self-help and safety on electricity. This was played around forever since then because I remember it being vividly terrifying.
Okay.
So, and it plays like a full 15-minute short film. So, are you ready?
I am.
There we go.
Oh, did it go faster than the old one, Gary?
What is it with all these that all sound like slightly Cockney? Like there's no other English accents.
Apart from the polite voiceovers.
Yeah, polite voiceovers and slightly Cockney children. But yeah. Powerful stuff. Like it's, I mean, listen to this. It's got a theme tune and everything. Nice.
How are you?
I love it how the heat is on the soundtrack.
It's great. What a dick. This is like, hey. This is all just proven. Hey, look at this. Look at these kids. They're bad boys, right?
Look, over there, there's a football.
Oh, yeah. Keep an eye on you two. Whoa, hang on, mate. This place is electrified. Look, just take a look.
Yeah.
That's a frightened little kid.
Danger of
Right,
death.
Don't touch anything. I've seen people working up there. Yeah, well, I don't particularly want to mess around with this type of stuff. It's not worth it.
Come on, Darren, Andy's going.
You like him? No bottle.
Oh. All right. So far, he's held back. Jesus. It's such a tone. Feels like a lost episode of Biker Grove. This.
Or Grange Hill.
Grange Hill. Love it.
Now, if you see a sign like this stuck on the gate of a substation, it's pretty clear what it means, isn't it? What do you think it means?
It means you shouldn't go inside because it's dangerous.
Does everyone agree?
All right, if you don't touch your stuff inside. I've seen the workmen climbing all over the one.
Oh, you see, he's the one he knows something bad's going to happen to him. Ignoring the advice.
If you're not using your common sense, an accident can happen to any one of us, and it can happen.
I love it. It's not just the stupid people.
I'll show you.
We'd gone fishing to try a new carbon fibre pole we got.
This is already giving us an extra PSA rhyme between it.
Video within a video.
Oh, that was Inception. Jinxed.
Electric cables. We'd fished there loads of times before. He just didn't think. He forgot the pole was so long.
Go!
Oh no!
That lad was burnt, knocked unconscious, and thrown into the river. All because he hadn't bothered to dismantle the fishing pole.
I'd like to see that for some
His
reason.
and hands are going to be disfigured for life. Can anybody else think of any ways we could touch overhead cables by accident?
See?
Come on.
I told you. You've actually got to touch it to get out.
Anybody?
Could you do it with a tent pole, you know, like when you go camping?
Yes. Now, if you pitch your tent underneath cables, you risk forgetting that they're there. Go on, slip with the pole. It's easily done. And look.
How big's your tent?
It's a huge tent, that.
People who fly kites or toy planes on wires. Put up CB or TV.
This is perfect. It's kind of got all the ones we were going to use anyway.
The idea? Look up. And
Every example under the sun.
Never go near overhead cables with any long objects. And certainly don't make this kind of mistake.
I only ran into the house to answer the phone.
The music's dramatic now.
I'd left them playing outside on the front lawn.
I'll get it.
I just forgot the builders had left their ladder behind.
Watch out for the wire.
Oh dear.
Telephone, silly.
I thought she knew those cables were dangerous.
Awful.
Felt like a sack of spuds.
Boosh. So bad.
We played there plenty of times before.
It's funny how he's hosting the videos as well.
Yeah, it's like he's doing our job for us.
They'd left the door open this time.
No.
Everything was busted, the junk. We thought it weren't used no more. We were only mucking around.
Some awesome BMXs there.
Look at that. Oh, they look so good.
There's one up behind me. I didn't see him. He was my best mate.
He's my best mate and he's extra crispy now.
It's like turned to soot like a cartoon.
The smart people take care of themselves.
Oh, look at the bad boy not really paying any attention.
But there's one more incident I'd like you to see. Now just watch this guy.
He was stupid. Trying to prove how tough he was. I had a go at them kids.
Why do you fly your kites around here, eh?
We thought it would be okay, but the wind changed.
Lucky they let go of it. They'd have been electrocuted.
We should have told the police.
Suppose he never knew about high voltage electricity.
You're crazy!
He is
ignored
crazy.
the danger signs.
Leave it there!
He was stupid.
He was
He
stupid.
wouldn't come down. He didn't know electricity would go through the kite. It just jumped through thin air.
Jesus!
He never touched the wire. He never touched it.
Flaming corpse falling down.
Jesus Christ, extra crispy.
I reckon we should have a whip round tomorrow to get another ball. Well, maybe.
Ball's dead.
Hey you, come with me.
Oi, tiny one, let's go.
Here, clear.
Oh, he's not learned anything.
Oh, look at that. It's only a loose connection.
It's only a football as well. Is it worth it?
I know, right? Just, you know, you can get a good football round the corner. You know, it's not that expensive.
Where's Darren taking Tom off to?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. He's always getting into trouble.
No, he wouldn't.
Get a football!
Artie!
Someone.
No, Darren!
Darren?
Oh no.
How did he get in?
Darren!
This way.
Tom!
Oh no, the kid's following him, the little kid.
Yeah.
Darren!
No, Darren!
God!
Yeah.
Darren, what a dick.
What an asshole. All for a football. All for a football, and look at that.
That's a haunting image.
I'm telling you, right? I remember this vividly as a kid. That, my friend, is powerful stuff.
It was pretty good actually, wasn't it?
I know, right? That's the one I remember as a kid, and it's just a shot of the kid literally exploding. I told you. It's that one there. Now, the other one's a longer one too, but I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's way too long. I'm just going to show you the first 10 minutes.
The powerful stuff one, it did actually feature some of them I've already seen before. You know, the ones where like the pylon ones and stuff, like the kites and stuff like that.
I'm convinced what happened there is like, right, we need to get a newish video out, but we have all these old ones that people seem to forget. So let's just compile them together into a 15-minute short film and just watch them all at once. Yeah. So it's quite clever. Now,
this is long, isn't it?
This one's a long one, so we're not going to show you the whole thing. I'm going to show you the first 10 minutes or so you get the idea. This one is a famous one from the 70s, which I only discovered later on in life. It's called Apaches. It's basically about don't play around in farms.
Okay.
Opening up like a proper Western, this.
Kim, 8. 8 years and 3/4, she says. That means she's 8. Sharon, 9. Apache women weren't just squaws. They often fought too. Michael, wearing a red band. He's daft. The Apaches never
He's
wore
daft.
red. Me, Geronimo, chief of the Apaches, great warrior of the plains. Tom, Robert.
So those guys, they don't even get an explanation. Oh, that's just Tom and Robert.
Look out, the wagon train's coming! Attack it as it enters the fort, okay?
Well, I think we got an idea what you're doing here. I mean, the driver must have noticed by now. There he is. Driver, pay attention.
Why didn't the driver just stop?
Oh, well, they're dead now. And this is a dramatic thing. Look at this.
Oh, no coat on that peg.
Oh. Their friend's dead, right? So... why are we still doing this? Oh, okay. Hide and seek. Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, he's not getting out of that.
Oh, no.
Daddy!
Jesus.
It's horrible.
Like flipping quicksand. A boy died.
This is why kids are always afraid of quicksand.
Yeah.
This kind of thing.
And then you come back to the school, and there's another example of just they're cleaning out the boy's desk now with all his action men. Oh my god. And so we'll stop it there because I think we've got the point. But that was Apaches. It keeps going.
The great thing about that one was it was like the director really wanted to make films, didn't they? Not just like PIFs, but like proper like Hollywood films.
That was pretty tense.
Really building tension and suspense in that one.
Apaches is a classic one. And it's the deaths are really bad.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's liven it up. So now let's go over across the pond and let's do some American ones. Now the ones I always remember from America are always the drug ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you 3 famous drug ones.
Okay.
2 of them which are there's 2 of them which kind of work together. So the very first one is the classic 1987 one. 1987 one, which is I remember this quite vividly. This is Your Brain on Drugs.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Oh, and there's the other one that comes with this as well.
It's yours?
No,
Your mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Dun dun dun.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
So, that one was 2 of them. The first one is This Is Your Brain on Drugs. I remember that. It's just a frying pan and so on. And then you got I learned it from watching you.
What I loved about that, it was like, he didn't let his kid answer. Every time he was about to answer, he was asking me another question.
And no wonder he got angry. He's like, I watched it from watching you, Dad. So now, they made a remake of these ones, and they did a classic one from the 90s. They remade it. This Is Your Brain on Drugs. So, let's say it's more intense this time round. Let's give it a play.
Starring Rachel Leigh Cook.
I know, right?
This is your brain. And this is heroin.
Okay.
This is what happens to your brain after snorting heroin. And this is what your body goes through.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not over yet. This is what your family goes through. And your friends and your money. And your job. And your self-respect and your future. And your life. Any questions?
No, I think you summed it up there.
Yeah. I think you solved that one. I had to show you the classic one in order to show you this one because it makes sense because this is your brain on drugs. I love those. And one final one.
Typical of the 90s though, distractingly hot girl. Like,
saying like, this is your brain on drugs. Finally, celebrities. Celebrities do a lot of PSAs. In America, they do a lot of those. Now, there's some which are famous, like there is the Michael Jordan one.
So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it.
Mr. T.
I get angry just thinking about it makes me mad. Little kids doing drugs, it turns my stomach. So remember, don't, or else. Okay?
But there's one which I don't think usually works, but yeah, we'll give it a try, shall we? This is, yeah. Okay. Let's learn about crack cocaine, shall we?
Sinister. PeeWee Herman.
This is crack. Rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff.
It isn't
It's the
kid
most
stuff.
addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes.
Oh my God.
So every time you use it, you risk dying.
It's so weird, him in the outfit.
Look, everybody wants to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But doing it with crack isn't just wrong.
Is PeeWee Herman cool?
Could be dead wrong.
No.
Don't even try it. Like, don't even try it.
The thrill can kill.
My God. So yeah.
The best person to be advertising that. And it's like, also, I mean, he's getting that message in early because the target audience for PeeWee Herman's really young, isn't it?
Yeah, they're basically like 8 to 12. And so like, you know what? Don't even try crack cocaine. But in a weird way, you've introduced them to what crack cocaine is, and now they're going to be asking questions.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom.
Made him interested in it.
Yeah, it's like, Mom, PeeWee Herman said I shouldn't have crack cocaine. What is it? What a ridiculous thing. So yeah.
I like the fact that also PeeWee Herman is like talking from experience. Like, I've done this. You don't want to be like me.
You don't want this. This is, look how clean I am now, but before, whew, oh boy. Oh my goodness. So yeah.
Right, so that's all of them then. That is the entire, that's all. I mean, there's so many that we could have done.
Yes.
But they're the, just some favourites that we picked out. So I'd like to know in the comments, guys, can you remember any that you like, public information films? Which one stood out to you? Let us know in the comments.
And tell us which one traumatized you as a kid.
Yes.
I have a few.
Yeah, the scary ones are always the best ones. That's why we picked all the frightening ones.
Yes.
Okay, see you next time, guys. Take care.
Adios.